Morning guys, day 6. Quick review of yesterday. I didn't film once I got into the hotel. That sign outside saying bar closed till 2, that only applied to non-residents, so I came in the front door and got my room. Just had a breakfast for the first day of the trip, fully cooked breakfast at the Inverloren Hotel, very nice. Recommend the hotel, by the way, run by a nice couple. And they look after you as well. So Inverloren Hotel is a nice one. Weather wet. Chucking it down at the moment. It's supposed to get a little bit better later on, but bit of bright spots in the sky. Lovely spot. You can hear that river all night. So 19.5 mile day today. First 10 miles takes us to King's House, where I'll stop and have a break, and then another 9.5 mile up the Devil's Staircase and down the long haul to Kinloch Leaving, which is supposed to be a tough one. Don't forget the charity, doing this in support of Mind. They take over 65,000 calls a year, so you know it is a worthy cause. People do need help with their mental health. Thank you to everyone that donated so far. How am I feeling? I'm feeling really good. It's great, it's fantastic. Since leaving Benglass, the scenery's opened up and it's been brilliant, and today I'm hoping the clouds aren't too low, because you go past the Buccleuch Moor, a very picturesque mountain, and one of the views I'm really looking forward to, so I'll be a bit disappointed if you can't see it very well because of the weather. But that's it, 19.5 mile today, and then 15.5 tomorrow will take me to Fort William. So I'm going to get wet, so let's just go for it. It's a bit wet, a couple of wild campers there. I bet they've had a rough night. A few spots here. This is just down the road from the Inverloren Hotel. But look at this scenery, what you can see of it behind the clouds. Absolutely stunning. Awesome. Oh, there's the cows, I can hear them. Brown cows against a brownish background. Hoping to see deer today, definitely around the King's House Hotel. Oh, I can't believe those views. It'd be awesome if it was clear. It'd be awesome with snow on, but it's awesome with cloud on as well. I'm loving this walk. Feeling good. Back over Loch Tulla. Once we get past all this, go for Rannoch Moor. One of the most out of the way places in the UK. No shelter for 10 miles. No. It'll be fun. And this road is the old main road prior to 1930. Used to come north up through Scotland. Just a single track road. Tulla in the distance. I'm presuming this is the River Tulla. I might be wrong, but it flows into Loch Tulla anyway. I don't know whether this is Victoria Bridge or that little bridge where the wild camping spots were, but one of them is Victoria Bridge apparently. Very nice forest so far. It'll open up in a bit. When you leave that road, you hit the Drove Road to Glencoe, the old Scottish Drove Road. But I just want to show you this property. Hope nobody's looking through the window. That is absolutely gorgeous. Forest Lodge. Look at that. There's a information board here. Let's just see what this says before I put the camera away. I'm rather wet already. Telford's Parliamentary roads. In actual fact, there's another guy that built most of them. Road went out of use as the main public road in 1933. This is the old main road. Right, let's go. This is where we leave the shelter, well, not much shelter, but what there is, shelter of the forest. Head up onto Rannoch Moor, one of the last great wildernesses of Europe. We only cut the corner of it and it's all a track, but go off track and it's all boggy and little lock-ins everywhere. So we can't see the mountains properly, but oh, what a view. Views are different. You can have clear days and the views are fantastic. You can have days like this and the views are still eerie and fantastic. You can have all sorts of weather conditions. Feel like you're the only person around. I am at the moment. Oh, this is absolutely awesome. Long and lonely road. Looking back, rain's getting heavier again. There's a little bit of shelter here, a little bit of forest. Eerie and spectacular. I think this is Bar Bridge, halfway point on Rannoch Moor. Oh, look at that. There's a wild camp spot there. A bit waterlogged at the moment. No sign of a cloud lifting anytime soon. A little bit brighter up there maybe. We go 5 miles to King's House. Remains of Bar Cottage. Imagine living up here in the middle of nowhere. There's some flat ground around there for wild camping. People leave a mess, so I can't see it myself. No sign of the rain disappearing, but you can see some of the mountains shrouded in mist. You see all the little lock-ins. It's all, you couldn't go off the path here, you just, well, they'd probably never find your body. It's just all water, bog, marsh. Dropping down off Rannoch Moor now. Civilization, see the road down there. Can't see much else, the cloud is so low. All I can see is loads of little lock-ons. That was Rannoch Moor. Eerie, solitary, incredible. Absolutely loved it. Dropping down towards the Glencoe Ski Centre now, but I'm going to bypass that and just head straight for King's House. I'm going to get a drink and dry out there. That'll be the halfway point for today. Glencoe Mountain Resort. You can see the, I don't know if you can see it on this camera. You can see the chairlift. A lot of water coming down off the mountain. It's sort of brightened up for a little bit, but ahead of me it's looking really ominous. I'm not going to go up there. I've not heard too many positive reviews from walkers on that one, but I have heard a lot of negative ones. I don't know, some people that have enjoyed it there, but it looks a messy place when you see it. So I'm just going to drop down. You won't be able to see. There's some trees just ahead of me down here. There's some trees in the distance together, and that's near the King's House Hotel. I'm going to stop there, so I got across the main road. This looks busy, that'll be fun. And I think there's only another 2.5 to 3 miles to the King's House Hotel. So that'll be halfway for the day. ski resort up there. That's a famous Black Rock cottage. Very often photographed. That's the way I've come. We'll go down across the main road down here now. Looking ominous ahead. King's House Hotel. No sign of any deer today. I think this is the Walker's Bar. A part of the hotel, I don't like it in the main part. I don't think they're very welcoming for walkers in some places. Looking back at the King's House. Misty and moody. I planned this walk for 2 years. I've had it cancelled twice. And one of the views I was most looking forward to was the Bucolitive Moor. And you can't see it. I sat in the King's House for about 45 minutes hoping the clouds will lift. They've lifted a bit, but you can't see it. It's a fantastic shape from this side. It's the most photographed mountain in Scotland, and you can't see it when I'm here. Sounds about right, doesn't it? Got 2 people in front of me now. So you can't see the buckle. Right, this is the start of the Devil's Skirt staircase. It takes you up to the highest point of the West Highland Way. Still no real view of the buckle. Quite a few cars there, so people will be climbing. You can climb up through the saddle and up to Stobjerrig is the highest point. It's climbing on this side. You can go the curved ridge way. I've watched quite a few videos on it. I'd love to do that one, but for me it's just walking today. See how we get on with the Devil's Staircase. I think about halfway up the Devil's Staircase. It's not too bad, it's a bit of a slog. Can't see the buckle at all now. River meandering down the valley there, looks nice. And coming down the mountain. It'd be nice if it stopped raining for a bit. Hot and sweaty. I'm wet. Couldn't be any wetter if I sat in a bath, but this is the highest point, one of these 2 cairns, highest point of the West Highland Way, 550 metres, a long 6-mile downhill descent to Kinlochleven now. And a lot of people say that last couple of miles down the track to Kinlochleven is the hardest, but we'll see. And this is the highest point, obviously, isn't it? I'm absolutely soaked. It's not stopped raining for a minute today. You can't see anything backwards. Bucolitive Moor, nothing. So about 6 miles to go. Put some perspective on this. 550 metres. Highest mountain in England and Wales, Snowdon, is 1,085 metres. So it's about half the height of Snowdon. And interesting fact that some people won't know is that Snowdon is the 76th highest mountain in the UK. All 75 highest mountains are in Scotland. So we'll go. The way the clouds just rising from down there. Oh. I've not done much filming
It's been driving rain for the last hour. Just head down and get on. I think I'm a couple of miles from Kinloch leaving at the moment, but I just run out of battery. I couldn't change it because it was raining too much. Didn't want to get water in the battery compartment. But that is unreal. That is mad. This is the track that everyone says about on the way down to Kinloch Leave, and it is steep. Really steep. But I already knew about it, so it's not too bad. Legs are feeling fine, I'm feeling fine. Rain's eased off to just a gentle drizzle, and I'm drying out a bit. Up on the top it was just driving rain and it got a bit windy. So I just put my head down and carried on. It's a nice pleasant road down though. I think we swing round and go down alongside the pipes. I think we cut back down there, I think. This track just curves round and back on itself about 3 times through the forest. There's them clouds. Just drifting across the sides of the mountain. Yeah, it goes back down there as well. Yeah. We'll have a look when we come to the pipes from the Blackwater Reservoir. Wow. Power there. Which is exactly the point. Well, this track goes on for miles. When I do a review of the day, I'll check the mileage. I know what people mean now. You come down from Devil's Staircase and you follow for a couple of miles a path, and then you hit this track and you're on it for ages. You see Kinloch Leaving from the top, you think, oh, nearly there. This is the first glance for about half an hour since seeing it last. There's the pipeline from the Blackwater Reservoir. Not too far, I don't think, now. After raining non-stop all day, I can see flashes of blue. That's Kinloch Leaving over there. You can see some mountains. You can even see the tops of them. It's a bit of a horrible way to finish the day coming down this road, especially when you've done, you know, a 20-mile day. But you can't argue with that view now. The clouds just been drifting across it all the time, and now it's cleared. Over the bridge and far away. The power station.